Hey everyone, TAC1421 here yet again with another Minecraft Hunger Games gameplay. And this one I'm using Stomper. I am playing once again with AMP 1520, and this is a very fun game in my opinion. Unfortunately, did not record the sound, but I don't think that's too big of a deal, so that's whatever. But I am going to be doing this in 3 parts, so I think a lot of people enjoyed the last time I did that. I think that was episode 19 if you want to go check that out. But I'm going to be doing this again. I'm basically going to be showing the entire thing. I'm going to cut out a little bit of clips here and there that I think was boring or I was just AFK or whatnot. But anyways, I'm going to be showing most of it. I'm going to be showing, or I'm going to be telling you guys what was going through my head and whatnot and all that stuff, give you some tips and hopefully help you guys out and hope you enjoy the episode and all that. So at the very beginning, you definitely want, with Stomper, you want to get at least 64 dirt. You don't want to use all of it to pillar up, but you do want to pillar up with like about 30 seconds left or so. You don't need to worry about getting a sword or anything like that. I don't think you do. Some people do, but they get less dirt. I think dirt's more important than getting wood. But you basically want to tower up as far as you can, and you have to think about how far up would it kill you, not necessarily would it like kill someone else, because it gets transferred to someone else. So if it's enough to kill you, it's definitely enough to kill them, if that makes any sense at all. But anyways, I killed that first guy who wasn't there, who's probably AFK, but this guy again isn't there, but I think it would take way too many hits with my fist, so I decided to just pillar up and then hit him, and then hit him with my fist a little more times, and I do end up getting the kill right there. So that's very nice. I do find an apple. Apples are always fun to find because they do help you out. They're easy food, and they're always in these biomes at the very beginning because people are trying to cut down wood. So you can definitely find a few apples here and there once the game kind of gets in and the invincibility wears off. But here I am just getting dirt because I need more dirt to pillar up. And Amp is watching my back. He's up in the tower as well. He's another Stomper. And a very, very good idea if you're running a Stomper team is to kind of bait other players to come over to your tower. And I think that's a very important tip. You see it here in a second. I'm just getting dirt, and you have to be mindful of the players around you. That's the most important thing when you're getting dirt. So here you can see this guy's coming over. I bait him over to where Amp's tower is, and then Amp just hits him down. Very easy kill for Amp. So that's very nice. We're doing pretty good at this moment, and he makes himself a sword, which is nice. And then we end up finding someone else as we're just kind of looking for dirt and looking for more apples and stuff. This guy comes over and starts to hit Amp, and I'm like, Amp, watch out. But he hits him, and then somehow this guy kills him, doesn't kill Amp, but we hit him off of his tower, we keep on hitting him, and he leaves the game, which is so annoying. I hate when people do that, and people really abuse that, and I never do that, so it's kind of annoying when people do that because it's kind of cheating. But anyways, he does end up coming back to the game, and we start hitting him once again, and you can't hit someone for 5 seconds, and they can't hit you for 5 seconds once you connect back to the game. But he leaves the game once again, and then he actually ends up being gone for the rest of the game, so that's fine. So right now, our main objective is to get myself a sword. Amp already has a sword, so my main objective now is to, first of all, not die from creepers, and then get myself a sword. So that's very important. I find another apple here. And also, something that I do is, you've noticed, I always put down the saplings that I find just because they're not important, and I think that helps to clear out some inventory. But right here, Amp gets another kill, which is very nice, and he actually ends up getting a sword. So he throws me the sword. It's actually an iron sword. I go over to pick it up, game lags, and I go to pick it up, and there we go. I have an iron sword, and this guy has Thor, so we have to be very careful. Thor does a lot of damage, so we definitely have to be careful. He can really like 3-shot us. If he catches on fire, it's game over, even though there's water nearby. But anyways, we want to take him out from different angles. I think that's the most important thing, is to kind of space out, so we kind of retreat a little bit, gain our hunger back, gain some of our strength, so that we can go for another attack. I put down my saplings as I said before, just to clear some inventory space. And you do keep picking them up, but I think it's important to kind of get rid of them. They can be used as coal or like fuel, I guess you can say, for furnaces, but you know, it's whatever. Coal does a lot more. So we do get this guy at an angle, and this is one of the low points of the game in my opinion, and you'll see why in a second. But I go hit this guy. He's pretty much on one shot now for my iron sword. He starts to run away, but he runs right into Amp and he dies. I kill him in one shot, one more shot, but it's really unfortunate. That's the low point of the game for sure, is Amp dying. We had a very, very good potential to win this game because him and I are pretty decent when it comes to Stomper, and also we had that sword, so that's very nice. But anyways, I will not let Amp's death be in vain, so I did tell myself I am going to try my best to win this game. That's what I do. Another thing to add is you can probably see in the chat there's this one guy who I rewatched this game, and he was saying tack a ton of times, but when I get in the zone to try to win a game, I can't really talk to people. I'm trying to win the game just like everyone else, so there's always something to do, and I think that's important. You don't want to mess around. You can either be mining for iron, hunting down other players. There's always something to do, so you have to take full advantage of that and get things before other people, such as iron and other materials. And I think that's just an important factor. So right now, I just picked up a loot of items from a dead player, so I do end up getting that nice pickaxe, so I don't have to go make one myself, which is very, very handy. And I find iron in this little kind of cave system thing. It's not that big, but I definitely want to get iron, and I end up getting 7 pieces, which is very nice. But I fail a little bit here. There's coal next to me, and for some reason I don't pick it up. That kind of doesn't really haunt me. It's not that big of a deal, but I will have to use wood to fuel my furnace once I make one, so that's a little unfortunate. But now I'm just trying to find players, and I see this guy on my compass, and then I see a few guys over here, so I run over, and he is digging down, so this is an easy target. And there we go. I get a nice kill for my 3rd kill of the game. Or actually, that's my 4th kill. Wow. So that's my 4th kill of the game. So that's very nice. I eat my apple to heal up. And I decide not to go for those guys. I don't have my iron armor on yet. I haven't cooked it. I think it's a nice decision to just kind of back up, recuperate, and decide to get some more materials and a better equip myself to take on other players, because when you are at a disadvantage 1-on-2, you want to have the advantage in other areas, such as having iron material, diamond material even, some kind of form of something that gives you an advantage, such as, I guess, Stomper. And I don't know why this cow didn't die. It was really weird. But anyways, I am now just getting food. I do have the mushroom, but I like to have other food besides mushroom to heal up my hunger, so I don't have to waste it if if I hit myself or something where I lose like half a heart, and that's kind of annoying to waste a mushroom stew on half a heart. So I just do that, and I throw these saddles away because I don't want saddles. Saddles are really pointless. And I click here on the ground, and I just decide to go up here and make myself my furnace and my workbench and all that. So I will take this opportunity while I'm doing all this stuff to talk about a live stream that I was on last night. This game was on a live stream. I don't think the gameplay was, but I was in the live stream myself. It's on Twitch. If you just go to the main page for mcpvp.com, you can find the link there to their live streams on Twitch. You can make an account. It's really simple. I made one, and then I think pretty much every day there's a live stream going on. If you want to check it out, it's really fun. I had an insane amount of fun doing it yesterday, and we play games. You can see us playing. We do trivia to give out kits and other things, and it's just a fun experience. You can sometimes team up with us, or you can try to kill us, stuff like that. Pretty experienced players in the lobby, so it's definitely a fun time for sure. So right here I make a chest, and I decide to put some stuff that I don't need in the chest, and then I also notice that I have enough string to make a arrow or a bow. I always call it something weird, and I never get it right the first time, but I end up getting it right. So there we go. I have my arrow. I only have one I make my bow. Why do I always call it an arrow? I have my bow. I don't have any arrows yet, which is a little unfortunate. And right now I'm just waiting for my iron to, to smelt. And I only have 7, which is unfortunate. I wish I had 8, but I only have 7. So there we go. I have my iron pants, and I'm gonna pretty much make it a wrap here. I put some stuff that I don't need and back into the chest, and I start to head down and start to look for people, and that's where I will begin the next episode of I think this is episode 22, might be 23. But anyways, I will see everybody next time, and you can see the second episode of this trilogy. And I really enjoyed playing this, so I hope everyone enjoys the gameplay, and I'll see everyone next time. Peace.